Hey everyone, welcome. If your tummy is rumbling right now for your absolute favorite snack, well, you are definitely in the right place. Today, we're exploring how your body takes solid food and literally transforms it into invisible energy. We're going to look at the ultimate food processing factory inside you, and honestly, it is a truly incredible biological machine. So, let's just dive right into it. Have you ever actually stopped to wonder what happens to that crunchy bite of apple or that cheesy slice of pizza after it leaves your mouth? I mean, where does it go? Imagine buckling up for a roller coaster ride straight down into your body's very own super smart system. Here is the roadmap for today's explainer. First, welcome to the food factory. 2, mouth and esophagus. 3, the stomach mixer. 4, small intestine action. 5, the large intestine. And finally, 6, powering the whole body. All right, let's get moving. Okay, Section 1. Welcome to the food factory. Let's step right through the front gates of this amazing facility. So here's the deal. Digestion is basically your body's built-in, winding food processor. Its whole job is to break down complex, large chunks of food into really simple, tiny components, things like sugar and amino acids. It literally takes your lunch and turns it into the chemical fuel your body desperately needs to run, play, learn, and grow. Moving right along to Section 2, mouth and esophagus. This is where the magic starts. Okay, get ready for a crazy number. 1.5 liters. Your body produces about 1.5 liters of saliva, spit, every single day. While your teeth are busy mechanically grinding up your food into smaller, mushy pieces, this saliva mixes in to start chemically breaking it down before you even swallow. Now, once you actually swallow, the food enters the esophagus, which is a tube right behind your windpipe. And it doesn't just, fall down into your stomach. The esophagus gently squeezes your food downward using its muscles. Think of it exactly like squeezing a brand new tube of toothpaste from the top down. And that actually brings us to a really fun fact. Because of those incredible wave-like muscles in your esophagus, gravity isn't doing the work here. Your muscles are. That means food moves to your stomach even if you're hanging completely upside down. Though, I probably wouldn't recommend eating your lunch on the monkey bars. All right, on to Section 3, the stomach mixer. Time to plunge right into the main mixing chamber. Your stomach is kind of like a stretchy balloon. It can actually expand to hold a ton of food. Once your meal is in there, the stomach uses powerful hydrochloric acid and special juices called enzymes to chemically break it all down. It just churns and mixes everything until your food turns into this soupy liquid mush. It's essentially the ultimate blender.
Next up, Section 4, small intestine action. Let's see what happens after the stomach.
Ready for another massive number? 22 feet. No joke. The small intestine is not small at all. If you stretched out your small intestine, it would be as long as several adults lying end to end. It is a gigantic, coiled-up tube that takes up almost all the space inside your belly. This right here is the absolute climax of our tour. Why is it so ridiculously long? Well, it needs plenty of time to absorb all the good stuff. Those tiny nutrient molecules, like your carbohydrates and proteins, are absorbed right through the walls of the small intestine and directly into your blood. From there, your circulatory system can deliver them as energy-packed fuel to every single cell in your body.
Which brings us to Section 5, the large intestine, the official cleanup crew.
So, let's put these two side by side for a second. While the small intestine is 22 feet long and handles absorbing the nutrients, the large intestine is way shorter, only about 5 feet long. Its main job? Acting as the cleanup crew. It absorbs water from the leftover waste material, primarily things like fiber that your body just doesn't need to use.
It's a super efficient step-by-step process to ensure we extract every last drop of usefulness from our food. Leftover waste enters the large intestine. The water is absorbed, making it more solid. This solid stool is temporarily stored in the rectum, and finally, the unneeded waste is prepared for exit through the anus. Basically, your body is incredible at making sure nothing useful goes to waste. Finally, Section 6, powering the whole body. Time to look at the big picture. Because here's the thing, your amazing body absolutely never works alone. It is a giant team effort. The digestive system provides the fuel. Then the circulatory system acts like a fleet of delivery trucks, taking that fuel right to your cells. The muscular system uses that fuel to pull your bones so you can move around and play. And the nervous system? It uses that energy to think, learn, and act as the boss of the whole operation. Your body systems are basically best friends, completely interdependent on one another.
So, since your overall health, your focus in class, and your energy to run around outside all depend entirely on the choices you make, think carefully about what delicious, nutritious food you'll send on this incredible journey next. What kind of fuel are you going to feed your factory today? Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and keep exploring.